Hey guys, it's Guns and Sympathy here, and in this video we're going to talk about the top 5 anticipated games of 2012 and how I think they're really good. They're going to be really good games for this year, and why I put them in order. And I put them in order from least interesting to the best plot and everything. So let's get right into it right now. Okay, number 5 is Black Ops 2. I made Black Ops 2 number 5 because it's a COD game, and lately COD has been boring, and nothing really big or extraordinary about this game. The only thing that's big about it is it takes place in the future, which other COD games have never took on before. And and it's different. I mean, Treyarch definitely puts their best effort to make their games different from past CODs, and I respect that. And they're making it in the future, and that's why I think it's interesting because you're playing as soldiers like Mason's son, and no, I think Wood's son, and I don't know who else you play with because I don't know who else you play in that game because I don't really monitor Black Ops 2. I don't really look at the news and stuff with it. But I made it number 5 because it's interesting how you get to take on missions in the future with new tech, new weapons that past COD games haven't seen before, and just how the game takes place in the future. I mean, COD in the future is a whole nother chapter in the fucking franchise. So that's why Black Ops is number 5. And the reason why it's the least is because it's nothing really big. Okay. Number 4, Halo 4. Halo 4 is number 4 on our list because Halo 4 is definitely gonna be a big ass game. I mean, the thing that I really love about Halo 4 is it's getting made by a different company, 343 Industries, which is a whole different developer for the Halo franchise, and I really can't wait to see their next step and their like them making their own footprints in the Halo franchise. I can't wait to see their perspectives on the way they're gonna make this next Halo, and they look like they've been working hard. They know what they're doing with the story, and they're researching past Halos to make this Halo nice and fresh and just way better than the past ones. I think Halo 4 is definitely going to be better than Halo Reach, and the main reason why I love Halo 4 and why it's on number 4 on this list is because 343 Industries is going to make their own footprints into the new Halo franchise, so it's a whole new step in the Halo franchise, and I can't wait to see it. And also, I like Halo's setting, takes place in space and everything, and that's something we never really see in video games. Only few games have that potential and plot in them. Number 3, Far Cry 3. So the reason why Far Cry 3 is 3, I know, right? The games in this list are going like in fucking order. But yeah, guys, I didn't really that's really why I put Halo 4 on number 4 on the list. But anyway, let's go to Far Cry 3. Reason why Far Cry 3 is number 3 on the list is because of its plot. I go by games by plots, and plots are very unique, and the more unique the game is with the plot, the better it's going to be. So Far Cry 3, it takes place on a abandoned island or some island of some sort, and you have to find a way how to get out of the island, I believe, or something like that. And on the island is like crazy gang like foes on there, and I like it because I never really saw a game that dealt with surviving or escaping an island with gang like feral people on it that you have to engage in and survive over. So I really, really love that plot of Far Cry 3, and the multiplayer looks really good. I saw some trailers. So the plot and the multiplayer get a plus on this list, and that's why Far Cry 3 is number 3 on this list. Can't wait to get the game. They moved it to December 4th. It was September 4th, but now it's December 4th. Oh well. So they did that. Next, number 2, Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is number 2 because, again, I go by games with their plot. And Resident Evil 6, the reason why it's so big to me is because Resident Evil 6 is definitely proving the horror that Resident Evil 5 left out. Resident Evil 5 really put in more action than horror, and Resident Evil 6 looks like it definitely is putting more horror into it, you know, more dark surrounding gameplay and you know, areas and locations you get to survive in. And I also like the plot, how, you know, the T virus, it went viral and it's very unique. Capcom knows exactly what they're doing with Resident Evil 6. I mean, you get to play in China, Europe, and I believe somewhere in the USA. And I like how you get to play as three characters: Leon, Albert Wesker Jr., and Leon. So I think that's fucking awesome. I like that. 3 campaigns in one, so that game is going to be a pretty long and good replay value game, and I can't wait for it. And I love zombie games. The only really zombie game I really like is Left 4 Dead series and Resident Evil series. But Resident Evil, it makes like the zombies very unique. I mean, you dismember them, they turn into bigger and greater, badder creatures. So that's what makes one of the things that makes the game unique, different from other zombie games. So that's why I love Resident Evil 6 and why it's number 2. Number 1, Assassin's Creed 3. The reason why Assassin's Creed 3 is number 1 on this list is because it has the most unique plot I have ever seen in a game. I wouldn't say the most, but one of the most unique plots in a game. No game has ever took on the civil war, or you know, the redcoats and all that shit, and how they took on the natives, like they took our land and everything. No game has really took place in the Civil War era just as fascinating and just as badass as Assassin's Creed 3. Now, the reason why Assassin's Creed 3 is so precious to me and why it's on number 1 is because A, it's plot, and B, do you see the gameplay on that thing? It looks like it looks like a movie. I mean, it looks like you're actually that I forgot the guy's name, the main character of Assassin's Creed 3. I forgot his name. But you know, I forgot his name. I think it was Connor, I think it was something like that. Yeah, I think it was Connor. I'm not sure. It was something like that. But I like how you get to play as you know, the main protagonist, Connor, I think his name is, and you get to you get to live his life, and you get to see the Civil War era through a video game. I mean, how awesome is that? No developer or any developer nowadays really goes on to the Civil War era. No one really cares about the era no more, and I'm glad that Assassin's Creed 3 is bringing interest into the game industry by putting it out there, and it's very unique. I like that. That's very unique to me. So I think that's fucking awesome. I really do think that's awesome. You know, everything in that game is very unique to me, and the plot just blows my mind. So guys, I can't wait. And then there are other games that I really can't wait for that didn't make the list. That's I can't wait for Borderlands 2. Definitely Borderlands 2. I can't wait for Dead Space 3. That's gonna be the shit. I can't wait for Forza Horizon. The reason why these games didn't make the list is because A, they're for next year, or they just didn't make the list. You saw BioShock Infinite and Medal of Honor. So those games I also can't wait for. Thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more videos, more commentaries, and future gameplay of the games I mentioned and more. Peace.
In this cold world, where your light is at, let's burn it down, fire back. You can tell them that I've been from hell and back. When the heat is on, I fire back. In this cold world, where your light is at, let's burn it down.